Hello, everyone. Ladislas, Maurice of The Wandering Investor today with Laszlo, and we'll be discussing a special promotion for the Nauru Citizenship by Investment Program, which is really reducing its price big time. Laszlo, how are you and what's happening?
Good morning. Good morning. I'm happy to be with you again. And yes, these are exciting news. I would explain later on of how much approximately the savings and compared to the others, how competitive Nauru, how more competitive it became.
So, Laszlo, what is the price discount that Nauru has come up with?
In the old times, with the old pricing, it was for a single applicant 165,000, which was quite expensive. And then there were hardly any takers. And they announced at the end of January two special pricing, one ordinary pricing change and one special price. While the ordinary change just simply decreased the necessary amounts by around 40,000 US dollars. So now for a main applicant, it's 125 instead of 165. So all in all, that is a considerable decrease. And they also announced a special sale till June 30th, 2026, in which this kind of 127 went down to 102,000. So all in all, compared to the 165, it's now 1,002 till the end of June. So all in all, it is like 60,000 US dollar savings, showing a little bit that yes, they wanted to remain competitive and they had to decrease the prices compared to other countries.
Okay, so this is starting to be really attractive. It's effectively the world's most affordable non-African citizenship by investment program. And what about a family of four?
The family of four in the old system, it was 190,000 approximately. So it was very, very expensive for a four-member family. They will base their pricing, I think, on Vanuatu, by the way, but that's just a guess. And now the normal reduction is 135,000 approximately. And the discounted price is depending on the overall under 16 dependents is 111,000. So it is like 70,000 or 75,000 difference between the discounted price, sorry, for the sale price till June the 30th. So all in all, that's also another big chunk which they realize that they have to change. I would say that in the Caribbean countries, when they announce a sale, they do not continue it. This really applies for a certain period of time. So I do not think that after decreasing the normal pricing and then having a sale, then it would continue after June the 30th. So that is kind of an incentive why to do it as soon as possible if somebody seriously thinks about a non-African, quite cost-effective citizenship.
Interesting. So where does this leave Vanuatu for now?
Oh my God. Vanuatu seems to stuck in all times. Four-member family, 185,000. Now the sale in Vanuatu is 111. So at the end, this is a huge difference. Yes, Vanuatu has an advantage of an old and tested or tried jurisdiction, and many people know about it. But at the end, when anybody inquires about the comparison of pricing, then now Nauru is very, very competitive. Even when it goes back to the old price, it is 130, while in Vanuatu it remains 185. So I would say that Nauru with these two changes is very, very competitive compared to Vanuatu by 50, 60,000 US dollars. So it is really now Nauru, which is the best and most cost effective in the non-African citizenship stage.
Yeah, because at equivalent price, I would always tell clients Vanuatu makes more sense. It's got more history. It's a country with a much bigger population. It's more real in many respects. But when you have such a delta between the two for the next few months, it just doesn't really make sense to go for Vanuatu. Nauru just absolutely fits the bill for people who want a non-African CBI.
I totally agree with you that is definitely the case. We'll see how successful it would be, but I think that this is a considerable change.
Laszlo is a licensed agent for the Nauru Citizenship by Investment Program. So if you're interested in finding out more, there's a link below with more information and you can get in touch with him directly. Laszlo, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for participating.
Make sure to download my free ebook, 12 Mistakes to Avoid When Investing in International Real Estate. which you can find on my website link below, and feel free to follow me on Instagram at The Wandering Investor. I look forward to hearing from you.